Hello everyone, welcome to IAS with Arihant. Student, as you know, every day at 9 p.m. we are discussing about the Indian polity on the same session students, and the series is basically called as Prelims Possible. And this session is going to be very beneficial for those who are preparing for any state PSC examination students as well as UPSC examination. And this session is totally based on a book, and this book is especially published by Arihant, and it's contained lots of information, a proper explanation. Along with that, students, chapter and topic based mind map that is going to help you a lot in your prelims examination and after that in the mains examination students. So those who are very new to this channel, please subscribe the channel as well as press the bell icon for your regular update of the classes, and there are other subject classes too, so you guys can follow that also. It will be beneficial those who are going to participate in public service commission examination students. As I told you, this book is very unique. It is designed in such a way that is going to help you means from your very basic to advanced level. Okay, so this book divided into chapters, and the chapters is divided into topic, and each topic contain a very unique mind map. Along with that, students, this book is 100% error free. There is explanations. Okay, along with that, students, there is a typical question, knowledge plus question. Okay, and there's a 3500 plus PYQ bullets. So knowledge plus for the typical questions, and that concept, that is a unique concept that is important for our examination. So that's why that is mentioned at the topical, basically this knowledge plus for the typical questions students. Okay, so in the today's topic we are going to discuss about the chapter 7 of this book. Okay, this book, and this book has approximately 33 chapters, and in the last, students, 3500 plus PYQ bullets. Okay, so that is also going to help you a lot. And the today's topic, students, we are going to discuss about the citizenship. In the last class we discussed about the union and territory students. Okay, so here we are going to start the citizenship, and first we'll see the mind map. Who will be the citizen of India, how anyone can get the citizenship of India, what are the conditions. We are going to discuss these also, and after that, students, we are going to discuss about the MCQs. Okay, so first some important factual data, students. As you know, students, the citizenship concept we derive from UK, and we have single citizenship concept. Okay, so what is single citizenship concept, students? So you will get your citizenship for India. Okay, single citizenship. Okay, so let's suppose you are living in Uttar Pradesh or Bihar or Tamil Nadu or basically Gujarat. You are living in any part of India, so you will not get your state citizenship, you will get the nation citizenship. So only we have one citizenship, that is union or national citizenship, students. So this concept is considered as a single citizenship, and this is derived from UK, students. Okay, and along with that, students, if you see the fact here only, basically part 2 of Indian Constitution, as we have 22 parts and few sub part is also there, so the number rises to 25. Part 2 of Indian Constitution from Article 5 to 11 is about the citizenship. So there is a lots of condition ki who can be the citizen of India, and how it can be acquired, and who is the authority who is going to define who will be the citizen of India, students. So here some provision mentioned under in the article wise format. Okay, so Article 5 of Indian Constitution, it is mentioning about citizenship at the commencement of Indian Constitution, students. Okay, so basically when the Constitution was implemented on 26th of January 1950. Okay, so at that time, who will be the citizen of India? After that, as you know, when India is divided, okay, so on 15th of August 1947, India got independence. Along with that, students, there is a division also. The two dominions was formed. One was Pakistan and another was India, students. So basically few people from India, they shifted to Pakistan, and few people from Pakistan shifted to India. So see, basically Article 6 of Indian Constitution says that citizenship of a person migrated from Pakistan. So the person who migrated from Pakistan, okay, and there's a specific date also. Okay, so if someone back or someone migrated from Pakistan to India on that day, okay, that will be the citizen of India. 7th article mentioning about citizenship of migrated to Pakistan, those who migrated to Pakistan after the March 1947 and later returned to India. So they first shifted and then they returned back. So they can also get the citizenship. There is also some conditions. And then students, there is article number 8, citizenship of Indian origin person living outside India. And article 9, a very unique article, students, as we have single citizenship concept. So we have only one citizenship concept. If I am a citizen of India, I can't take the citizenship of any other country. But let's suppose I want to take the citizenship of any other country, then I have to leave my citizenship. If I'm not going to do so, if I'm not going to inform, then by article 9 means my citizenship is going to be cancelled. So if someone going to acquire the citizenship of any foreign state, whose citizenship is going to be cancelled automatically. Okay everyone. Article number 10, continuance of citizenship right. And article number 11, citizenship to be regulated by law through parliament, students. So parliament has right to define who can be citizen of India and how someone can get the citizenship of India, or how they can lose their citizenship. I hope you all getting the concept. So these are some articles. Sometime they ask in your examination and they ask to match the following. Few more data we have, student, as we find there is this act, as initially constitution was implemented, and according to article 11, basically parliament has sole right to define who can be the citizen of India. So parliament basically implemented an act that is called as Citizenship Act 1955. And students, under the Citizenship Act 1955, parliament defined who can be citizen of India, who can be citizen, and who can't. Okay. So see, along with that, students, who can acquire the citizenship of India, and who means how someone going to lose the citizenship of India. So these all things mentioned under the Citizenship Act 1955. Student, recently what you find yesterday, basically CAA is implemented. Now many of you thinking, sir, CAA, I'm seeing lots of people doing protest, but even they don't know what is CAA. So it is called as Citizenship Amendment Act. And as you know, students, as we already discussed, there is a Citizenship Act 1955. Under the Citizenship Act 1955, students, there is a method for acquisition, there is a method for loss of citizenship. Okay, what you find in the acquisition method, students, there is a naturalization method also. So in the naturalization method, you have to reside in Indian territory for 12 years and you must not be an illegal migrant. Okay, then you can get the citizenship by naturalization. Recently CAA introduced in year 2019, and it says that if someone from Pakistan, Afghanistan and Bangladesh, and they are belonging to the community other than Muslim, other than Islam. Why? Because Pakistan, Afghanistan and Bangladesh, these are the Islamic countries. So as you find, condition of other religion is not very good in these countries. So sometime to save their life, because there is lots of threat, okay, so other community leave their places and they've shifted to other country. So here Hindu, Jain, Sikh, Parsis, okay, they shifted from, means there's Buddhism, Jainism, they also shifted from Pakistan, Afghanistan, Bangladesh to basically India, if the date is 2014 31st of December. Before this, then these people can get the citizenship by naturalization. But as I told you, for naturalization you require to stay in India for 12 years, okay, and you must not be an illegal migrant. But the people who is coming, means the religion, the different religion community who is coming to India, before that day from these 3 countries, they can get the citizenship by naturalization method only in 6 years. So there is an amendment. That's what is called as Citizenship Amendment Act, and it is going to be modified under the Citizenship Act 1955, students. I hope you all getting it. So what you find, students, there are acquisition and there is a method for loss of citizenship. So I'm going to tell you what are the 5 ways by which you can get the citizenship. 1, by birth. If someone going to take birth on the territory of India and their mother or father is belonging to Indian territory, means there's some modification took place from time to time, so he or she can be citizen of India. Okay, along with that, students, and another very important thing, who is citizen of India? How we can define I am a citizen of India? So a person, okay, this is also very important. Who is a citizen of India? So a person who enjoys the political right in India. Okay, so along with that, students, complete fundamental right. Okay, if someone enjoying the political right in India as well as the complete fundamental right in India, that person will be considered as the citizen of India. So this is also very, very important to understand. Okay, another method, by registration. If someone want to take the citizenship of India, so he must come to India in a legal way. Okay, not illegally, and he or she must reside in India for 5 years, but there is a condition: he or she can leave the country but not in the continuation of 180 days. So it is very important he stay in India, and the basically means they must not create gap of 180 days in India. Another thing, students, there must be no any type of criminal cases over them. Then he or she can go for registration, and in 7 years they can get the citizenship of India, students. Along with that is a method that is called as naturalization, where simply they can get the citizenship. If he or she reside in India for 11 years, then they can go for the simple registration, but there's a once again there's a condition, they must not be illegal migrants. Okay, along with that, student, by incorporation of other territories than India, like just I'm going to take the example like Goa. Okay, it was acquired in 1961. So at that time Citizenship Act was introduced, and Goa initially was the territory of Portuguese, but after the merger of this territory, now the citizen of Goa is going to be the citizen of India. Getting it? So this is the method by which someone can get the citizenship of India, students, and there is a condition for loss of citizenship also. So termination of citizenship, let's suppose I want to take the citizenship of any other country, then I can give information. I'll inform to the basically this Indian government, and I can leave my citizenship in India and I can take the citizenship of any other country. This method is called as renunciation. Other method is called as termination. Termination is what? Let's suppose without informing Indian government, I'm going to take the citizenship of any other country by Article 9. What you find, students, there is a method. If someone taking the citizenship of any other country without informing the government of India, then means his citizenship is going to be terminated. Okay, so this is basically called as termination method. And then, students, by deprivation. And deprivation means, let's suppose means anyone who is going to disrespect the constitution or helping the any other country, means enemy country. So in that case, students, he is betraying the India. In that case, his or her citizenship can be deprived. Okay, so disrespect to the constitution, helping enemy state during war, acquiring citizenship by unfair means, 2 years of imprisonment within the 5 years of registration or naturalization, Indian woman marrying to the foreign citizen, and living outside India for continuously 7 years. So these are the method. By this way your citizenship can be terminated. So be ready and aware for the same. Now we are going to do MCQs, and this is going to help you in the building concept ki what type of question they are creating in the examination. I hope you all able to understand. Do you feel any doubt and difficulties, students? If you have any difficulties, just ask freely. As I told you, you not need to worry for anything. I am here to solve your problems. I'm here to give you information that is needed for your examination. So first question on the screen from the same chapter, students, from the same book, and a very unique book for the Indian polity. Okay, so which article of Indian Constitution are related to citizenship? As I told you, students, basically citizenship mentioned under part 2 of Indian Constitution, and this is means there is a concept of single citizenship. There is a concept of single citizenship. So sorry, Article 3 to 10, Article 4 to 11, Article 5 to 11, and Article 6 to 11. So what you find, students, basically Article 5 to 11 is about the citizenship article. So option C is going to be correct for the same. So this is a very unique and basic question that was asked by examination multiple times. Now I'm going to give you explanation, students. So option C is correct. Article 5 to 11 is the of the Constitution deals with the concept of citizenship. It empowers the Parliament to enact a law to provide such matters and any other matter relating to citizenship. So the term citizenship refer to the rights and duties of the member of a nation, students. Okay, easy everyone. So this is very simple, and try to remember for the same. Now the another question, and this is also very easy. Which part of Indian Constitution we find provision related to the citizenship, students? As we already discussed, part 1 is about the union and its territory. Okay, part 2 is connected with the citizenship. Part 7 is, initially I told you it was removed. There's only one article, Article 2 or 38, by the 7th Constitutional Amendment Act 1956, students. It is repealed. Okay, and there's a part 9 of Indian Constitution, students. Just give me a second. Part 9 of Indian Constitution, this is about the basically panchayat. Okay, and union and its territory, part 1, Article 1 to 4, citizenship article from 5 to 11, students. Okay, so this is very unique and very simple. Just go in the same format. Option B is right for the second number question. Now if you see answer B, provision related to the citizenship are mentioned under part 2 of Indian Constitution, and it contain Article 5 to 11 that at outline who is considered as citizen of India, including provision related to citizenship at the commencement of Constitution, rights of citizenship for certain migrants, etc. A citizenship of a state is a person who enjoy all civil and political rights, students. Getting it? So these are the explanation also, and as I told you, this book contains a very unique explanation that is going to help you a lot in your examination. Now this is another very important question, and the same question we'll discuss in the chapter of President. But yes, you have the right answer. This was in West Bengal PSC. So first citizen of the Republic of India is the Chief Justice of Supreme Court, the President of India, the Prime Minister of India, or the Speaker of Lok Sabha. Student, who is the first citizen? Now let's suppose we are living in a country where monarchy is prevailing. So if monarchy is here, so who is the owner of the country? So you will say, sir, basically king. So king will be the first citizen, yes or no? In the same format, students, in India there is no position for king. Why? Because we are the republic country. So we have head of state, and basically head of state is who? Is President of India. So President is considered the head of the state, and he is the first citizen of India, students. So the President of India is the first citizen of India. Okay, so this is another very important question, and this was asked by multiple times in different examination. Okay, so the President of India is referred to as the first citizen of Republic of India. He is constitutional head of the nation. All executive decisions are taken on his name. The international agreements and treaties all are concluded and negotiated on the behalf of the president. He is the commander of the chief of army, navy and air force, and he is a ceremonial head of the state. Students, the position is just like king. Which legislation provides the rule regarding conferment of citizenship in India? Students, it is Constitution of India, it is basically Indian Registration Act, it is Citizenship Act, and none of the above. Students, okay, so where this power, power mention ki how someone going to take the citizenship and all. So see, don't opt the Constitution of India. Okay, why? Because as I told you, it is under the Citizenship Act 1955. By this only, it is going to define who is the citizen of India. Students, okay, so this is very important. You need to understand the concept. Okay, so Citizenship Act 1955 is the legislation which provide rules regarding conferment of citizenship in India. The legal provision relating to acquisition and termination of citizenship of India are continued in the Citizenship Act 1955. Student, so citizenship of India can be acquired by birth, by descent, by registration, by naturalization, and by incorporation of any other territory than India. Students, so these are the way by which we can get the citizenship of India. Students, now this question was in UPPSC pre 2021. With reference to India, consider the following statement. Okay, so as we already discussed, who can be the citizen of India? Now, there is only one citizenship and one domicile. Only one citizenship and one domicile. Okay, a citizen by birth only can become head of a state. Okay, a foreigner once granted the citizenship cannot be deprived it under any circumstances. Students, so as you know, we following the concept of single citizenship. So statement 1 is correct. If we talk about statement 2, so only citizen by birth, no, the naturalized person, the naturalization person also can get the citizenship, can become the president of India, can become the head of the state, as well as, so this statement 2 is going to be wrong. And foreign once guaranteed the citizenship cannot be deprived. I told you already that citizenship can be deprived. Okay, if someone basically helping any enemy country, if they are not respecting Indian Constitution or other ideals enshrined in the Constitution. Students, or there are lots of things, if they are doing any type of criminal activities, so in that case also his or her citizenship can be deprived. So only statement 1 is correct. Now you have to choose the right option according to the statement. So if you see A, it is mentioning about only one is correct. So only one is going to be correct. Students, here, so statement 1 is correct with reference to India. India has a single citizenship concept, which means that person can have only one citizenship, unlike dual citizenship concept. In the USA, where a citizenship or citizen, a person, not only citizen of USA but the citizen of a particular state. Okay, so there is a 50 state in USA. So in USA they are getting the double citizenship, like they are getting for the nation as well as they are getting for the state. But in India, where you are belonging to any state, you will get the citizenship of nation only. Okay, statement 2 and 3 is incorrect because citizens were by birth or naturalization can become the head of state, that is president of India. Students, a foreigner once granted citizenship can be deprived of citizenship if registration is done by fraud, the person is disloyal towards the Constitution. Voluntary acquired citizenship of another country, then his or her citizenship can be deprived. I hope you are able to understand. Students, if there is any confusion, just share your confusion with me, as well as discuss your confusion with me, students. Now we are moving towards the next question, and this was in Maharashtra PSC pre 2013. At the commencement of the Constitution of India, what condition was not necessary to be the citizen of India? Domicile of India, born in India, whose parents were born in India, and ordinary resident of India for not less than 5 years immediately preceding such commencement students, not a necessary provision for the same. Okay, so see, when the constitution was implemented, at that time these all condition was included. Okay, so domicile was required, born in India, and whose parents was born in India, and ordinarily resident of India for not less than 5 years immediately preceding such commencement. So there means that before 26th of January 1950, before 5 years you must be the resident of India student. So what do you find here? Basically, if we go with a very correct answer, so we can see we can choose basically for the domicile. Okay, otherwise these all options are correct, so we are not go for the any option students. So all given options were necessary to be citizen of India at the commencement of the constitution. Article 5 of Indian Constitution explains that at commencement of the constitution, every person shall be a citizen of India. A person who has domicile in India also fulfill any one other three conditions, that is, if he was born in India, if either of his parents was born in India, or if he has been ordinary resident of India for 5 years immediately before the commencement of the Indian Constitution, then he or she can be the citizen of India student. So all the condition was correct. Okay, now you have to choose the correct statement, and this was again in Maharashtra PSC. A citizen enjoys all the civil rights in the state. Okay, a citizen enjoy all the political right in the state, an alien enjoy all the civil right in the state, and alien enjoy, alien means any other means person who is belonging to other country, all political right in the state students. Now just choose the right answer for the same. So as you know, as I told you ki if anyone who is the citizen of India, how you can differentiate with other. If I am a citizen of India, I have the complete fundamental right. But if I am belonging to foreign country, there is some restriction on fundamental right to me. Like article basically 15 is there, 16 is there, 19 is there, 29 is there. Okay, so these are the article where I can't enjoy that rights students. But what you find, if I am Indian citizens, all complete fundamental right will be applied on me. So what you see, statement 1 and statement 2 both is correct for the same. Okay, so this is very right, just try to remember. So statement 1 and 2 are correct, as a citizen are full members of Indian state and owe allegiance to it. Okay, so they enjoy all civil and political rights, and any aliens, any foreign country citizens, they can't enjoy complete civil and fundamental right as well as political right in India students. Now there's a question that was in Bihar PSC 1996. Indian citizenship cannot be obtained by birth, by naturalization, by annexation of a piece of land, or by depositing money in Indian bank students. So which is not the method? Student, as I already told you, in 1955 Citizenship Act that is imposed by Parliament, it is mentioning about the 5 method. So one is by birth, another is by naturalization, another is by descent, and 2 more is here, and you can remember by code, that is called as BRAND. Okay, BRAND. So what is brand here? B for by birth, R for by registration, A for by acquiring another territory than India, N for naturalization, and D for by descent. So you can add 2 more here, by registration also, and by basically descent means by father and mother, or by parents you can get the citizenship of India student. So what you find, basically you are going to deposit, means if any foreign person is going to deposit money in Indian bank, it doesn't mean he is going to be a citizen of India. Getting it? So see, these questions are very easy, and it was very previously asked in 1996. Okay, nowadays they are asking more deep question, and they are trying to know more concept clarity from your side. Okay, Now see the explanation. Indian citizenship cannot be obtained by depositing money in Indian bank because there is no provision relating to this in the Indian constitution, students. And this is only a commercial transaction. According to Citizenship Act 1955, there's a 5-way someone going to acquire the citizenship of India: by birth, based on registration, by lineage, means by descent, and naturalization, or by merger of any other territory than India, students. Okay. Now there's another question. A person who will lose his citizenship if. Okay. So what are the method for losing the citizenship, students? Okay. Now you have to choose very carefully, and this question is very simple. If he voluntarily surrender his citizenship, the government withdraws his citizenship, he voluntarily accepts citizenship of any other country, and all of the above. Okay. So student, as you know, there is a condition, renunciation. Okay. So renunciation is a method. Okay. Someone going to lose citizenship, or someone going to give citizenship for acquiring the citizenship of any other country, or someone's going to be deprived from the citizenship because of simple is there, if he or she is betraying to India. Okay. And there's a termination method also. So if someone going to take the citizenship of any other country according to Article 9, so his or her citizenship is going to be deprived. It means that these all statements are correct for this question, students. Getting it? Easy? Okay. So now we are moving towards the next question for the we are moving towards the explanation portion for the same, students. So as I told you, all of the options are correct. Under the Citizenship Act 1955, there is a 3-way for losing citizenship. One is renunciation, termination, and deprivation. So if a citizen of India is full age and capacity makes declaration of renouncing his citizenship, that person ceases to be the citizen of India. Okay. If an Indian citizen voluntarily acquired the citizenship of any other country, his Indian citizenship is automatically terminated. If a citizen has obtained the citizenship by fraud, or if he is disloyal to the Indian constitution, in that case his citizenship can be terminated, students. So these are the method also under Citizenship Act 1955. Okay. So this is some important data you must remember. Now if you see the next question, that is 10th question. Indian citizenship of a person can be terminated if. A citizenship can be terminated if a person voluntarily acquire the citizenship of some other country, a person who has became a citizen through registration is sentenced to imprisonment of 18 months within 5 years of his registration, the government of India satisfies that the citizenship was obtained by fraud, and a person has shown disloyalty to the constitution. Now you have to choose the right code for the same. Which of the following is correct answer for the same, students? Okay. So if a person acquires citizenship of any other country, then his citizenship can be terminated. A person who has become citizen of India through registration and sentenced a imprisonment of 18 months within 5 years of his registration. As you know, students, 18 months is not there. If he is going to basically punished or imprisonment for 24 months or 2 years, then he is going to be, means his or her, or basically citizenship is going to be terminated, registration is going to be cancelled. So this is not a method. Okay. And then the government of India satisfied that citizenship was obtained by fraud, so by this citizenship can be terminated. 4 says that a person who laid down who shown disloyalty to the constitution of India, then his citizenship also can be terminated, student. So second statement is not correct, otherwise all three are correct. So if you see the options, option B is right for the same. Statement 1, statement 3, statement 4 are correct for the same. Now see the explanation portion here. Option 1, 3 and 4 are correct, as according to Citizenship Act 1955, if a citizen of India voluntarily acquires citizenship of any other country, then the citizenship of India gets terminated. This provision, however, does not apply during a war in which India is engaged, students. The citizenship can be obtained. The citizenship by means of fraud, false representation can be basically any material fact his means for citizenship can be restricted. Also, if citizenship shown disloyalty to the constitution, then his or her citizenship is going to be cancelled, students. Okay, so this is the way and this is the method. Now see the next question. Which of the following is competent to prescribed condition for acquisition of citizenship, students? Okay, so which of the following is competent to prescribed condition for the acquisition of citizenship? It was in UPPSC 2013 question paper. Just choose the right answer for the same. So it is Election Commission who can prescribe who can be the citizen of India. It is President, it is Parliament and state legislature jointly, or Parliament, students. As we all know, basically Parliament has right to define who can be the citizen of India, and there are some provision also. So Parliament, by Citizenship Act 1955, they are defining who is the citizenship of who can define it, and under Article 11 of Indian Constitution, this power is given to Parliament. So statement D is going to be right for the same. So the Constitution of India has empowered Parliament to prescribe condition for acquisition of citizenship. Article 11 provides the Parliament shall have the power to make any provision with respect to the acquisition and termination of citizenship and all other matter related to citizenship, students. So this is another important data that you must remember. Now see the next question. Who among the following has the exclusive power to determine the issue of citizenship in India? Okay, so who among the following has the exclusive power to determine the issue of citizenship in India, students? Okay, so the court, the president, the Lok Sabha, the central government, or the state government. So who can create rules and regulation for the citizenship? So simply, as you know, students, this power lies in the hand of Parliament. So Parliament can create rules and regulation for the same. So Citizenship Act 1955 mentioning about who is citizen of India, and recently, as you know, students, CAA, Citizenship Amendment Act 19 was there, and that is mentioning if someone enter in India from Pakistan, Bangladesh and Afghanistan, and they are belonging to other community other than Muslim, then he or she can be the citizen of India if they enter in India before the 31st of December 2014. Okay, so this is going to be an important question. So central government is going to be the right answer for the same, and we just added explanation for your basic understanding, students. So the central government has exclusive power and jurisdiction to determine the issue of citizenship in India. Any state government or court has no power in this regard because the citizenship came under the direct supervision of union, means the subjects comes under union list, hence only the union government can make law in this regard, students. Getting it? So this power is only lies in the hand of Parliament. Now this was one topic. Okay, I hope you understand it carefully, and if you feel any doubt and difficulties, student, you can discuss with me, you can share with me. Otherwise, we are going to start the second topic of the same chapter, and I will give you outline as well as I will mention about the mind map, okay, in the same. So if you see, there is a Citizenship Act 1955 that was introduced by Parliament, and they mention, means basically Parliament mention who can be the citizen of India, and who is citizen of India, and how someone going to lose the citizenship of India students. Okay, then there is a modification takes place in 1986. Okay, then citizenship amendment took place in 1992, and then students, there was lots of amendment in year 2003, 2005, 2015 and 2019. Recently this amendment takes place, and yesterday, means day before yesterday, it was implemented. Okay, so this is also very, very important. And now we are going to just start with the MCQs. Okay, getting it? Okay, so you not need to worry, just see it carefully, listen carefully, and your concept is going to be built from the MCQs also. So who among the following is not eligible for registering as overseas citizen in India, card holder under the Citizenship Amendment Act 2015? So as I told you students, there is a different provision for the same. Okay, so who can be the citizenship of, means who can be citizen of India, overseas citizen, and now there is a condition ki who is not eligible for registering as overseas citizen of India, card holder under Citizenship Amendment Act 2015. Now see that, just read the MCQ, this option. So it was in 2015 and this question was in UPSC 2016 pre. Okay, a minor child whose parents are an Indian citizen. Okay, so there is a question, not eligible for registering as OCI, overseas citizen of India. Okay, a spouse of foreign origin of an Indian citizen, Indian who migrated to Pakistan after partition. They are asking not eligible for registration. A great grandchild of a person who is a citizen of any other country but whose grandparents were the citizen of India at the time of commencement of constitution. So this statement B, statement A and statement D, these are the condition. If someone belonging to this way, they can get the OCI card. Okay, but if someone migrated to Pakistan after the partition, he or she cannot be allowed to be the OCI citizen. Okay, so I'm just going to give you explanation for the same. Indian who migrated to Pakistan after partition is not eligible for registering as overseas citizen of India, OCI, under the Citizenship Amendment Act 2015. Following categories of person except Pakistan and Bangladesh are eligible to apply for OCI scheme are given below. 1. Who is a citizen of another country but was citizen of India at the time of, at or any time after the commencement of the constitution. Who is a citizen of another country but was eligible to become citizen of India at the time of commencement of the constitution of India students. Now, who is a citizen of any other country but belonged to a territory that became part of India after 15th of August 1947, who is a child or a grandchild or great grandchild of such citizen. So up to 3 generation it is allowed कि he or she can get the OCI scheme benefit students. So Knowledge Plus is also there. New OCI renewal rule for 2023 is that mandatory requirement for reissuance of an OCI card each time a new passport is issued for foreigner up to 20 years of age once after completing 50 years of age is dispensed with. Okay everyone, now see the next question. This was in Nagaland PSC, this was in UPPSC year 2015. So that's why it means that this question was connected with the initial constitution, means at the initial point. Okay, so 26th of January 1950. So Constitution of India, which came in force on 26th of January 1950, provides for double citizenship, single citizenship, triple citizenship, or none of the above. As you know students, in the double citizenship, a person can get the citizenship of state as well as for the nation, like in USA. But in India and in UK, we are getting only single citizenship for the complete country students. I hope you all getting it. Easy everyone. Do you have any doubt? Okay. Any doubt students? Just give me a second. Just give me a second. Okay, everyone. So basically India following the single citizenship concept. So there is no specific citizenship for the state. We are only getting citizenship for the complete country. Okay, means for the nation students. No triple citizenship concept is here. Okay, if you see the state means this explanation. The Constitution of India, which came into force on 26th of January 1950, provide for single citizenship. The term single citizenship refer to the fact that all Indians, regardless of where they live, are citizen of India. While in other countries like USA, each person will not get only citizenship of USA, but also of the particular state to which he belongs. The concept of single citizenship has been adopted in India from the Canada students. Okay. Now, if you see here, the third question. This was in UPSC IAS Pre 2005. Article 371 clause A to 371 clause I were inserted in Constitution of India to meet the regional demand of Nagaland, Assam, Manipur, Andhra Pradesh, Sikkim, Mizoram, Arunachal Pradesh and Goa. So basically these are the state, okay, who got the special provision for them. Okay, so this statement is correct. Okay, so Constitution of India and the USA envisages the dual policy, union state but a single citizen. As you know students, basically in USA you are getting the the citizen of USA getting the double citizenship. So statement 2 is incorrect. Okay, a naturalized citizen of India can never be deprived for his citizenship. So as you know students, he or she can be deprived if they are not following the conditions. So if you see only statement 1 is correct, it means that option D is correct for the same students. So only statement 1 is correct. Article 371 basically prohibit anyone who is not the resident from buying land in Nagaland students, and which may be bought by tribal who are the resident of a state. Okay, so basically they created condition. So outer penetration will be not there, so they can protect their cultural heritage. Okay, Article 371 clause F bestows on Sikkim government the right of ownership of all land in the state, even if it was owned by private individuals prior to the state merger with India. Article 371 clause G similar to 371 clause A, and it is basically limiting the ownership of land of Mizoram's tribal except for setting up the industries by the private sector. Only basically state government can take care for the same land students. 2 and 3 is incorrect because USA provide double citizenship, and basically statement 3 is incorrect. Naturalized citizen can according to Citizenship Act 1955 maybe lose his or her citizenship. It may happen in any of the 3 ways, that is renunciation, termination and deprivation students. If you see here, basically this question number 4, which article of Indian Constitution has empowered the Parliament to regulate the citizenship matter? That is 5, 6, 7 and 11 students. So Parliament has right to regulate the citizenship matter, that is mentioned under Article 11 of Indian Constitution. This was in Assam PSC 2013. So Article 11 of Indian Constitution has empowered the Parliament to regulate the citizenship matter. According to Article 11, Parliament have the power to make any provision related to citizenship. In 2019, Parliament passed a Citizenship Amendment Act, and basically which amended the Citizenship Act 1955 by providing pathway of Indian citizenship for refugees from the Afghanistan, Bangladesh, Pakistan who are Hindu, Sikh, Buddhist, Jain, Parsi, Christian arrive in India before the 31st of December 2014 students. Okay, so they can be citizen of India. Now, within how many days it is legally mandatory to register the birth and death event in India under the civil registration system students? So yes, it is a system. It was in UPPSC students, and this is another important thing. you have to maintain within 21 days. It is just a factual data. Okay, you can delay it, but yes, it is mandatory. You must include within the same time period, students. Okay. Now see the next question. How many years does a person of Indian origin need to reside in India to become a citizen of India under the Citizenship Act 1955, students? Chhattisgarh PSC 2013. So how many years Indian origin need to reside in India to become the citizen of India under the Citizenship Act 1955? 5 years, 3 years, 7 years, 9 years, or 10 years, students. So there's a condition. Okay, if someone going to reside in India for 7 years and after that he or she eligible to registration, and then they can get the basically citizenship of India, students. Okay, so under the Citizenship Amendment Act 1955, a person of Indian origin need to reside in India for 7 years, and there are another five way by which someone can get the citizenship of India: by birth, by descent, by registration, incorporation of any other territory than India, and naturalization, students. So these are the way by which someone going to take the citizenship of India. So this was in UPPSC, Bihar PSC. So when was the Citizenship Amendment Bill 2019 passed by Parliament, students? So it was 10th of December 2019, 11th of December 2019, 12th of December 2019, or 13th of December 2019. So when it was passed. Okay, so this is another very factual data, students. So the date was 11th of December when it was passed, and maybe it is going to ask. So if someone who entered in India before 31st of December 2014 and they are belonging to the three countries like Bangladesh, Pakistan and Afghanistan, and they are belonging to Hindu, Sikh, Buddhist, Jain, Parsis, Christian from these three countries, and they migrated to India, they can get the citizenship, okay, by naturalization. So that's why there was a modification in 2019, students. Okay, what was the purpose for the Citizenship Amendment Act 2019? Now, to remove Bangladeshi illegal migrants, to identify genuine Indian citizen, to check border infiltration by foreign, to grant citizenship to the prosecuted minority group of Afghanistan, Bangladesh and Pakistan, none of the above. So as I already told you, students, basically these community are they are basically deprived there. They are basically not feeling safe in these countries. So that's why they shifted to India, and that's why this amendment is done here. Getting it, students? So we already discussed about the same basically this explanation, so I'm not going to repeat it once again. So which of the following statement about the Citizenship Amendment Act 2019 is true? Citizenship will be guaranteed to all the foreigners who live in India for more than 6 years. Citizenship to member of Hindu, Sikh, Buddhist, Jain, Parsi and Christian community from Afghanistan, Bangladesh, Pakistan who enter in India before the 31st of December. And the students, member of a specific community who will be granted citizenship within 6 years instead of 12 years. And CAA will help to the preparation of national registration of citizen, students. So now you have to choose the right answer. Now C, students. So if you see the first statement, will be guaranteed to all foreigners. So it is not right. Citizenship given to the member who is belonging to this community and they coming from these three countries. The member of a specific communities will be granted citizenship within 6 years instead of 12 years. So yes, this is done here. Okay. Okay. Along with that, students, what you find, if you see, the CAA will help in the preparation of NRC, National Register of Citizenship. So 2 and 4 is going to be correct. It means that option B is right for the same. So it's authorized citizen to be to the communities from Hindu, Sikh, Buddhist, Jain, Parsis, Christian community from Afghanistan, Bangladesh and Pakistan who enter in India on or before 31st of December 2014. It will help to the preparation of National Register of Citizen, students. So statement 1 and 3 are not true. It does not provide citizenship of foreigners, and it allows only to prosecute minorities from these country only. Member of a specific community, they will guaranteed citizenship within 1 year only. Okay. Now, which country accept the policy of dual citizenship? Okay. So India, Canada, Australia, or USA. So what you find, the students? So here you will get the citizenship for nation as well as a state. We already discussed multiple times. It was in MPPSC paper 2006, students. Now see the next question. With reference to the latest notification in March 2021 on Overseas Citizen of India scheme, OCI scheme, consider the following statement. It was in HPSC 2021. OCI can be purchased agriculture land. OCI can pursue a profession of doctor, advocate, architect, and chartered accountant. OCI needs a special permit to visit any area in India notified as protected, restricted, or prohibited by the central government or competent authority. And 4 says that OCI can undertake any research, undertake any missionaries or journalist activities in India. Okay, so this is not allowed here. They can't purchase agriculture land. They can invest in industries. Okay, so statement 2 and 3 is correct. So what you find, students, only statement C is going to right answer for the same. So statement 2 and 3 are correct with reference to the latest notification in March 2021 Overseas Citizen of India scheme. The notification on OCI card holder has provided the following provision. OCI can pursue the profession like doctor, advocate, architect, or CA, grant of multiple entry long time visa for visiting India for any purpose, students. Statement 1 and 4 is incorrect because they are not getting a permission, okay, for undertake any research, missionaries, or mountaineering or journalistic activity in India, students. Now see, NPR, National Population Register, is undertaken under Citizenship Act 1948 and Citizen Rule 2003, Citizenship Act 1955, Citizen Rule 2003, Census Act 1948, Citizenship Act 1955, Citizen Rule 2003, IB Act 1954, students. So by which way? Okay, so citizenship can be acquired by Citizenship Act 1955. So by this way you can sort it out, and Citizenship Rule 2003, students. Okay, so very simple. Now third, in modern democratic state, citizenship is a natural right, legal right, statutory right, fundamental right, or answer not known. It was in Tamil Nadu PSC pre. So student citizenship is a legal right. You can legally go for it. So option B is right answer for the same. So in modern democratic state, citizenship is a legal right. It is guaranteed by state authority through the act of their respective institution. In context of India, citizenship is guaranteed through the Parliamentary Act, students. So this is all about the today's session, students. And as I told you, this book is going to help you a lot for your state PSC as well as UPSC examination. So stay tuned with the same book. Just go for the other subject also. And this book has lots of feature. 100% error free, detailed explanation is there, knowledge plus with a typical question, PYQ bullet for revision, free package chapter test also. This book is available for Indian history, Indian polity, Indian geography, Indian economy, as well as for the general sciences students. Okay, so thank you so much for joining and listening, students. We'll meet soon, everyone. Take